We're kind of doing a mermaid's part 2. Remember how I said yesterday, if you trace these crop circles that were just visibly seen on May 15th, of this year, or the Tartarian symbology, it will activate you. I said it would activate me, and that's why you should do it, because it'll activate you. Yeah, that same day that I put out that video and channeled that, another girl said the same freaking exact thing that morning of that day, that very same day.
I probably should go on live and do it, but go online, guys, go online and research all the crop circles, because we just got a new one. Research these and print them and start tracing them. They're codes. They're codes. I've been doing this for years. They're codes. They activate your powers inside of you. Print them out and have your children and you guys start coloring them and watching them and looking at them. They activate codes inside of you. We have codes. Also start meditating around water. We have mostly our bodies are water, and we get free energy through water.
Drawing them is going to help to activate me, so I'll probably do that on my own time. But all the symbolism on the buildings, all Tartarian. So they want me to go ahead and draw some of the symbols that I found today on the buildings, because it's going to be very activating for you. I'm going to try my best to draw them or just find them and insert them on the screen. I know what the F I'm talking about. I know what the F I'm talking about. Do it, guys. So from that video yesterday, I displayed a bunch of different Tartarian symbols that were on the architecture. If you trace it yourself, it's going to activate you. So we're going to just do a very simple one, these two diamonds together with a square from that architecture. So we're going to do this together. How about that? Won't that be fun? Let's do it together. It doesn't have to be perfect either. You can even blow them up on your phone and trace them like on your phone screen or on your iPad screen. Okay, so there's one of them. And then what I did that like really helped me to activate, it more, is I kind of just like when I automatic write or do light language, I just kind of scribble and just see what flows through me when I channel. And this like really just helps to activate it. You can also do pineal inductions with these, where you imagine the symbol within your pineal gland, your third eye, to activate you. It'll be different for each person. You can outline them in different colors as you're intuitively guided to do so. But look, guys, we just did the symbol together. Okay. I hope that showed up okay. I'll try to get it. I'm at a weird angle. But, yeah. A draw and activate. Interactive reading. How about that, y'all? I'll put them up on the screen better too, so you can see them better. But remember, you can color these intuitively. You can sketch them however you're comfortable. You can even trace them. But doing it will activate you. And I'm not the only one who said it on the same freaking day. We are in Palladian lineup right now. So if you keep seeing the number, like repeating numbers like 12, 12, 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3, 1, 1, 1, 11, 11, 143, the train, 711, or 444. 444 is the Pleiades. It's 444 light years from Earth. So you might see a lot of 444. But yeah, so let's do this further. Let's pull some more cards for today and just see what all their energies are coming through. The train, divine emphasis from spirit. What other energies are coming through? Wishing well. They want me to refer. I recently did a reading for a client and it was an awesome reading, but there was a part of it that really resonated with like Tartaria and activating your own like inner shadow, dragon, storm, making a wish. They want me to like refer back to that and maybe insert parts from that. So it's like, I think it's a very good like collective message. So I'll find bits and pieces of that and kind of put it together within this reading. That's what they want me to do. Okay. Yep. Your mirror reflection, your shadow and your light and your in-between, and the connecting and the awareness of all three makes a fourth entity, 111 just now on the clock, which is your higher self, which has all three of these as well. It's an infinite expansion of self and having the awareness of that. Whew. The birds. You hear the birds tweeting outside? The birds have a message. Solitude. Yeah, spending time alone will be like really significant. Understanding you're your own lighthouse. Like you light up yourself. You could do it all yourself, and you can take time to really just soak in the energies of Tartaria, of crop circles, of ancient symbols on ancient architecture, because that in itself reawakens Tartaria. And I did a video about that today too that I'll insert here as well, about the dragons, how they recently discovered one in Romania, where I come from. Yeah.
The words that are about to come out of my mouth, I'm not even surprised they're about to come out of my mouth. But it was only a matter of time before dragons entered the conversation. Yeah, you heard me correctly, dragons. Now you're telling me that an alleged dragon skull and skeleton has been dug up in Romania. And I'm going to tell you, I've seen the video that's circling the internet, and it does in fact look like what I would imagine a dragon skull would look like. But I'm not here to tell you to believe in dragons. That's up to you to make your own mind up about that. But this video shows a guy in a hole with a dragon skull. Now, that got me wanting to jump down the rabbit hole, because you guys know I love jumping down a good rabbit hole. And it made me start thinking, the dragon is the only animal that's allegedly mythological on the zodiac chart, yet all the other animals do exist. How do we explain that? Also, the Bible even refers to dragons. So how do we explain that? And Chinese history says that they use dragon bones for medicine. How do we prove that? How do we explain that? So I want to know if you've heard this, if you've seen the video, what are your thoughts and beliefs on dragons? Because I guess now dragons are showing up. But let's have this conversation tonight, because I love
eating some pretzels. The train. Divine emphasis from spirit. The biggest lie that they ever told us was that movies aren't real. To get you to believe and to doubt that the things that are actually real are myth. But the myths are actually real. Everything's real. Mermaids trace back to Atlantis and previous. Dragons as well. All of it. Everything mythological has been documented somewhere in history or been hidden purposely. Put in a movie to make you believe that it's mythological when in fact it's actually real. Game of Thrones is real, guys. We're going through it right now. We're reawakening Tartaria. And the dragons? Oh, yes. I used to commune with them. Used to talk to them. Yeah, there's good ones, there's bad ones. People had a misconception of them. They were scared of them because they didn't know how to telepathically and gently and nourishingly communicate with them. It's like saying any animal is bad because they bite. Well, have you trained them? How to train your dragon? Have you trained your dragon? This goes within and without. Have you trained it? Have you tried? Everything is perception. Perception behind everything. Let go of fear. Train your own dragon. Train your own shadow. Nourish yourself. Nourish your shadow. Are you believing in the programming that they told you, or are you able to rewrite a new story? This is the never-ending story. You're Sebastian. Or Bastion. I'm thinking Ariel. Mermaids on the brain, 'cause I am one, and I heard the train going down the track just now, and hey, 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 hey. But seriously, yeah, we're waking up to reality. It's not what you thought it was because they programmed you to believe otherwise, but the opposite is true. Everything they say is a lie, so think for yourself. Think for yourself. Does it resonate for you? Let me know. Let me know, because it sure does for me. I remember like talking with them and everything. Guys, I'm telling you, the movies are real. We are in Wizard of Oz. We are in Wonderland. We are remembering our genealogical tree, not only here on Earth, but above as well. And if you wanted to learn yours, that's what I do for a living. I channel people's starseed origins and where they come from and the constellations and the stars, different dimensions. I'm able to channel that directly for your specific blueprint and archetypes and give you all of that awareness. I've done thousands of starseed origins readings. If you're interested in getting one with me, the link will be down in the description box below. It'll be one of the best readings you could have ever done for yourself this lifetime. Okay, I promise you that. I promise you that. And during Palladian lineup, whoo! With the Pleiades activated, you're going to get a whole lot of amazing messages. Just like I did for my last client. Just recently. Movement. Yeah. Movement. The wishing, the making the wish is going to help you with your forward movement. The coming apart to come back together. The going to the bottom to the riding the wave. The full surrender. The ebbs and flows. The beauty of all of it. The awareness of the totality of your journey, even if it's not fully understood yet. Shedding light on it. Just that thought alone activates you. Key activations right now. Key components. And listening to yourself. Listening to nature, the birds, the rhythms, your spirit guides. Your higher ET being guys, or just higher dimensional aspects of you. The music, the sound resonance. Yeah, it's all coming back online. And there's a musical tone to each of these is what they're telling me. Find it within you and hum it. And then you can even go on to like sound frequency, what do they call them? Not transmuters, but translators, and it can tell you what tone that is that you just hummed. Look it up on Google. I've done it before for a friend. Will I find it again? That's the thing. I'm sure I will if I go digging enough. Also, the numbers that you're seeing coincide with frequency tones. You can look those up as well and then start humming them while looking at your activation. So look at your activation, see what number you channel. Go searching for that frequency and then hum it while you look at it. Or you could sit with it in silence, in solitude, and just receive the frequencies and activations. There's many different ways, and there's no right or wrong way. You do it how you want to. But it's going to activate you, and this is how you get Tartari to come back online. The sacred pool of knowledge is coming back online. You can, oh, that's what they were reminding me of. This is number 11, guys, 4711. They're reminding me that you can charge your water with these. Tartaria comes from the water. These are pre-Atlantean, pre-Lemurian activations and symbols. And you can charge your water on them. You can place your water, your activations, your symbols below your water and charge your water and then drink it. Sing the hums into the water and drink it. If this is resonating for you and you really resonate with like mermaid activations, how to manifest or take your manifestations to the next level using the Conduit of Water course that I created has Arcturian downloads that no one else has talked about before, where you can utilize water in so many different, really beautiful, simple ways that really help you to take your manifestations and your light body and your physical body to the next level. I highly recommend that course. Also the bilocations one, because that came through the last reading, and so many people have freaking loved all these courses. How to channel light language course, how to translate light language course, how to bilocate, and how to take your manifestations to the next level using the Conduit of Water. These are 4 courses I created that are freaking phenomenal, and you'll never experience anything like them in your life. If you resonate with what I do or you just want a reading with me, seriously, do it, because they're life-changing. And I'm not just saying that. I watch my own readings and I'm wowed by them. Yeah. You're going to be letting go of you're going to be transmuting some frequencies into higher vibrational forces. And you are going to feel so lightweight after this. 143 just now on the clock, and 144. You are chosen to watch this. This is what's happening. You're uplifting the world because you're able to. You are strong enough to. Oh, okay. I'm going to let you go for now. You're going to have some unexpected visitors come in. Good things like fairies, higher dimensional beings, higher light consciousnesses that are just of you, just from alternate timelines and future timelines and past timelines and present timelines, coming in to help you and service you, like the White Rabbit, Alice in Wonderland again. And magic, prayer, and wish are significant. 222 just now on the clock. 223, which is Mary Magdalene's birthday backwards, and the day that Jesus rose on the cross backwards. Because that's 322, March 22nd. See, Wizard of Awareness. Yeah, it's the awareness of that. I think that's the key for you. And I think you are aware. I'm not saying that you're not, but this awareness that everything's connected. Like, while you think things might be dualistic as well, there's always a higher influence to that. It might not always be non-duality, and it might not always be multidimensionality. It can always be something else. But you're the perceiver. You're the Wizard of Awareness. You get to be aware and decide what those things are for you. They don't have to be outside of you. You get to choose. You get to decide. Ooh, that's powerful. I love that message. Wow. Storm fields, yeah. So, see, this is duality, the black and white path leading up to the storm. This is like the unknown storm, but you might perceive it as dangerous, but you are the Wizard of Awareness, so you get to decide how that storm is. Is that storm like raging within you? Is it something outside of you? Or is it something beautiful that you're marveling at, that you're just kind of taking in? Because it is at a distance. And you get to decide what it is. You get to decide what that storm is. Are you going to let programming always decide that it's a bad storm? Or are you going to say, oh, this is like something that's clearing the way for me, for my path, for my destiny. And I am the storm. I am the wonder. Oh, and the flashbacks, lightning, sudden explode. There's a song called What Else Is There? It's Karen Dreiher Anderson from Fever Ray and The Knife. They're both the same band, pretty much. The Knife was with her and her brother. Fever Ray is with her and a few other musicians. So there's a lot of funny things in this reading. That have symbolism. But What Else Is There? It was with Royksop and Karen Dreiher Anderson from Fever Ray and The Knife. And it's a really good song. It's a cool music video. And I think you should watch it, because you could perceive something as bad and you can perceive something as light. Gray, dark, light, gray, dark, light, right? That would be the Trinity. But I feel like there's something else brewing here, like a higher form of that non-duality consciousness, and being able to program your reality in the way that you see fit and the way that you want to. Really cool messages. You get to decide what that storm is. Is it a bad storm? Are you going to base that on your programming, or are you going to decide I'm the storm? I'm clearing the way for myself. I get to decide what everything is for me. You're collecting bones. 7-Eleven, it was just 7-Eleven. Oh, my clock. You need to watch the mirror reading. The mirror reading. I'll link it with this reading. You've probably seen it, but it is 3 hours, but it is a lot to digest. But because I just saw 7-Eleven, it's the Alice in Wonderland reading, and it's called Hall of Mirrors. And it goes over the numerology of everything and the labyrinth. This is the labyrinth. Like, there's 3 labyrinths, but there's one that you're creating. You're like the 5th element here. The 5th Element might be an important movie for you to go back and watch as well, or to watch if you haven't seen it. You're collecting bones. You're collecting the symbolisms. You're bringing a higher awareness to things. Okay. Balancing act. Yeah, and you're figuring out how to balance this all. It's like, it is the Temperance card, but you're also anchoring in these higher forms of consciousness, but it's simultaneously, you see them outside you, but you're also aware of how you're connected to them, because there's a string, and the string is pulling along these higher awarenesses, higher timelines, higher awarenesses of consciousness. But there's also something here that you're pulling a string to, but you aren't aware of what that is yet, because it isn't the right time for you to be aware of what that is yet. But at the same time, you're already aware of it, right? And that in itself is anchoring it in. You're bringing your ships in. You're bringing in all these awarenesses of higher consciousness back to you, back to yourself, from the past even. This could be a lot of past life stuff. Unexpected visitors. Ooh, she's glancing in. It's like you're glancing into these alternate realities that you weren't expecting to. Look, the White Rabbit, Alice in Wonderland. I can't make this shit up. Very much so Alice in Wonderland vibes. But you're redirecting your intentions. Like, we have intention in the reverse and the owl at the top. And this is number 22. And 1122 is also very significant, because that's a 222. And that's an 11. And in that, again, traces back to 3 11s, which would be the Trinity. It's like 3 pillars of consciousness. You're anchoring in the 4th and the 5th and the 6th, all the way up, right? But like this pillar, it's like a birthing new pillar of consciousness is what I'm getting. And the owl, you're very wise, and you're making a wish. There's a dandelion in his mouth. He hasn't blown it yet, but you will. And you'll know when the right time is to do that. You could even take some time to do that now, to pause the reading and do that now, to make a wish for your intentions to become known to you, because you already know them. But by allowing yourself to be aware of this moment, it's very significant for you now. Ooh, that's so magical. And this golden palace, and this very much so like Tartaria, Wizard of Oz, Emerald City vibes. But it's this awareness that you're anchoring in, and you're seeing the alternate realities of it, the upside down, the forward, the backward, the diagonals. It's like being in a maze, but coming back to yourself, right? Okay.
Dude, I pick on symbolism like no other. And you remember this? Okay, we remember this, right? A lot of people are saying the fountain that I found is, well, not a lot of people, literally one person. No one has seen the post. But someone said that the fountain that I found is just not this at all. And I said, no, it's kind of like, this is a crop circle, and what I found was a fountain in the ground. Okay, hold on, wait, I'll show you real quick. So it's literally the same design, just without the literal lining of it, because it's a fountain. Okay, now wait, because I was driving the other day and I saw a building with 3 of these signs on it, and then I instantly was taken by spirit, you know what I mean, literally spirit guided, into a museum that had a whole bunch of Freemason, a bunch of Freemason spiritual stuff. okay, and a bunch of my lineage stuff. Again, really weird, but then I'm watching this show, never heard of it, and look what I see. Are you gonna tell me that's not the same sign? That is. It is the exact same sign without the lines. You can't tell me that's not. You literally cannot tell me that's not the exact same sign. People are saying they haven't seen this sign with the square anywhere. Why am I seeing it everywhere then? Because I'm literally seeing it everywhere, just without all of the direct lines, because it's not a drawing or in a crop circle, it's in architecture in our life.
All right, 2, 3, 4 just now. The train's going right after I ended my reading. I don't know if you can hear it. I can't make it up. Time travel train, and if you want to learn how to time travel, do the bilocations course, because you can utilize all that. You can utilize all that with time travel and going anywhere. Anywhere on Earth, outside of Earth, up on ship, we meet your light family, your star family. And then you can also utilize it for timelines as well. This is all real. It's all coming back online. And it's all happening for a divine purpose. And if you're watching this, it's because you were chosen to start experimenting with it. I love you all so much. Thank you so much for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing. Let me know how this resonated for you. And definitely check out my last reading if you like this one, because this is a continuation from that one. And it's the Mermaid Code 313, and you gotta watch it. It's the video prior to this one. I love you all so much, and until next time, I'll talk to you soon. Subscribe. I love you. Bye.